Greetings of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice to each and every one of you. It's been a while since I did a video, and I've been talking to many different people, and they basically told me I need to share this topic because there's people who have been going through this for a while, and they are unaware of what they're going through. And a lot of elders who have this knowledge, they went to the grave with it because they couldn't find trusted students to teach the knowledge that they had, which was worth more than gold. Anyone who learns certain knowledge, what do they want to do with it? They want to use it to do negativity. A lot of people don't really want to actually help somebody. They want to hurt somebody, learn to do more bad than good. And yes, in reality, that's how the spiritual world works too. Everything, even when you learn a new language, they want to teach you the bad before anything. They want to teach you bad before anything. So I'm here to share with you the knowledge behind what is called an incubus succubus. The energies behind what's called an incubus succubus, and how to defend yourself against incubus succubus energies. So many people want to know, and some know, some don't know, what is incubus and succubus. Give me 1 minute, please. I'm trying to get some nice let's see what I listen to, which I like. So I'm gonna try and see if, because this is my first time using this computer like this. I have a new computer, and I'm trying to see if I can share a page with some information. This is what, calendar, camera, stream, edit. So, because I have some images that I want to share, but I don't think I'm just going to allow me to show that on the computer. I have to find out later on. But incubus, succubus are like spirits that like to copulate. They like to have intercourse with people. The incubus sleep with women, and the succubus sleep with men. So there was a brother I've met, and he was trying to show off because he was older than I am, and he was trying to show off that he knew what Palo Mayombe was. But he wasn't what's called an initiate to Palo Mayombe. So, people who are initiated in Palo Mayombe, like myself, I'm initiated as well. You ask somebody certain questions, and the way they answer, you're a phony. You don't know what you're talking about. So I basically asked the brother, I said, have you been scratched? So, he was like, so funny you said that. He said, yeah, I woke up with a big scratch on my leg today. And he lifted his leg up, and then he had this horrible bruise on his body. So I looked at him, and I'm like, you woke up with that? And he was like, yeah, that's that Pablo stuff. I woke up with that. I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, you are so wrong. Palo is not about that. It's not about that. So basically, he had a spirit, a demon that he contacted, thinking that he knew his thing, and he didn't know his thing. He contacted a demon that ended up having sex with him. That was banging him and his wife. He started waking up with marks on his body. That's why I said I wish I could know how to show this. If I could, I would. Let me see if I can. Let me just try and see if I could. Hopefully you can see me. Hopefully you can see this page. And right here it shows you. Hopefully, I'm hoping you see this. So succubus, and it's showing you it's a demoness or a supernatural entity in folklore in female form that appears in dreams to seduce men, usually through sexuality, sexual activity. The male counterpart is called a incubus. So I'm hoping like you can see these images too. So incubus now is a male demon to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women and the cause of distress and anxiety. Debt is a big incubus is developing in developing countries and nightmares. So what does that go to say? That goes basically to say that if you have any kind of debt, like, oh, I owe for this car bill, or I owe for this light bill, all these debts that you have are attached with spiritual entities. Albions, Caucasians, not all, but the ones who know what they're doing to the people, to the masses, keep you messed up here so you can't think straight, so they have you wrapped in their hand. So when you have debt, it's already a form of bringing spirits to come and sleep with you. Who would ever think about that? No, who would think about that? Nevertheless, like I said, I'm going to try and do this again, and I'm hoping that you can see this. If not, my email is there. Contact me, and I will send you the PDF file that I have here on file that I have to show you what happens. Because right now, I'm going through my file right now, and I'm hoping that it can be seen on your page. If not, you just see me, like the camera shows that you're still recording, seeing me. But I'm hoping that as I'm looking through this here, I'm hoping you can see it too. So what I'm looking at right now is the marks of the spirit that the spirit leaves on people. So this is the mark on this guy's arm. And the guy who I was speaking to had this same 3 marks on his leg, but it was big and swollen and nasty. It was horrible. It was horrible. And to think that this guy actually thought it was something good. And then when I tried to explain to him how this is not, I'll be honest to you, I was trying to talk to him in the most respectful way. I wasn't trying to belittle his intelligence, but he took it as I was trying to belittle him in front of people. He started, being real boastful, trying to say things and have people like look at him like, yeah, you the man. And I'm over here like leaning back like, okay, all right. And everybody's looking at me like I'm the dumb one. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll be honest. I just turned 43, y'all. I just turned 43. And I've been studying and practicing magic and all these different things since I was 12, 13 years old. By different teachers, being initiated in different occult sciences. I use it to do right. Like I said, there's things people do to me. If I really want to, if I really, really want to, I'll play this Fifth Amendment. I'm not going to do a Tekashi 6ix9ine and incriminate myself. I'm Sadu Odiael, the Sayaraha of Lenape Hawking. You don't know what that is, and you're interested? My email is here. I no longer claim to be a citizen, a 14th Amendment citizen. I honor my forefathers, and I am a Moorish national. My state is not New York, not New Jersey. It's Lenape Hawking. People are like, oh, what is Lenape Hawking? You got to get an organic map. These names that we go right now, these names belong to the corporation, the Albions, or what you know is Caucasian, a.k.a. white people. The original name of part of New York, all of New Jersey, part of PA, and Delaware is Lenape Hawking because the natural tribal people that was living there were called Lenape. So I'm living in part of Lenape. There's a council, foreign nationals, Moors, and we have our own government there. So if you want to learn and get your freedom and stop being a slave, that's another topic for another time. My topic today is Incubus, Succubus. Now, my main focus of this, and reason for doing this video, is because there are a lot of women who are mostly affected more than men. The men that have been affected by these incubus, succubus spirits, as well as demons, these are different energies, as unseen energies that people are totally unaware of, because some people don't want to believe in the unseen. Hey, you can't breathe without air. You can't see that shit. And without air, so you don't see it. It's there. Electricity runs through your whole place. Without it, you won't have no lights. You won't have no power or nothing. You can't see it, but it's there. So if you really believe that there's no spirit, there's no God, there's no demon, there's nothing, it's your right to believe what you want to believe. But to those who practice the darkness, they look at you like fresh meat because you don't believe in shit, which gives them everything they need to use you as a battery. And you wouldn't even know because you don't believe anyway. Am I telling you to live your life in fear? No. My email is right there. If you're interested in getting some help, once I finish explaining this and telling you what to look for, the signs to know if you are having a spirit sleep with you, I have the remedy. Now, when you go to a doctor, you pay the doctor. So don't come to me like, yo, I'm sick, so take care of me for free. No, this isn't how I survive. I believe in helping people. I'm not going to break your arm. But your karma is your karma. I'm not taking your karma for you. Succubus, Incubus. For the men to know when a spirit is sleeping with you, one of the signs is a spasm, sharp pain you will feel on your penis. If you feel sharp pains on your penis in your general area, sir, there's a 50-50 chance you might have an STD, a sexually transmitted demon. There's a possibility that you have a spirit sleeping with you. Some men even turn gay from years of having spirits sleeping with them since they were young. And another sad case, it can even be your own relative who placed that spirit on you out of jealousy of your parent or something like that. I've seen so many cases. We'll be on the topic forever on how, what, where, and when. For the females, same thing. Incubus will sleep with you so much, have a relationship with you for a long time. And what happens? Some women get fibroids, a lot of fibroid tumors, issues with their menstrual cycle, shifted womb, and some of them can usually feel something going up their butt too. If you know the female anatomy in spiritualism, the anus and the vagina area is very powerful. Even the penis on men too. But the women is a vortex. You don't know what you bring into this world. This is why even in Cuba, I've heard in Cuba that when children are born, they mourn. They act like they're going to a funeral. They wear all black because they say to themselves, they don't know what you bring into this world. So they mourn. When you die, they party and celebrate. Crack bottles and all that. Like, yo, he's free from the torment of life. Yo, he's good. Everybody, let's party over here. Da, 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 da. That's what they do. Anyone who could admit to themselves, I'm talking to the females now, anyone that could admit to themselves that you feel like you're bipolar, you feel you got a split personality, these are signs of a spirit sleeping with you. Talking to yourself. It's a 50-50 chance you might have a spirit sleeping with you. It doesn't mean that you are, though. Talking to yourself is not really a bad thing unless you're arguing and you can't control yourself in public and you're wilding out. That's what they call you schizophrenic. But schizophrenic is one of the main signs of a spirit sleeping with you. So you take care of that, you won't need no more psychotics. You're going to be a natural spiritual person, though. Because once that episode happens to you, this is what happens. It leaves a mark on you. It imprints you. So now you're like an open channel to the spiritual world. So now you gotta walk a spiritual pathway. A spiritual pathway, not just any spiritual pathway, but you have to find a spiritual pathway that's full of light to balance all that darkness, to balance all the darkness that you've been through. Because now, let me make this clear to you guys. I do not in any way, shape, or form hate gay people. I make that clear to you. Am I saying their ways is my ways? No, not at all. I'm a straight man. I love women. If you like men, and you're happy with it, you're good. Okay. If you like women and you're happy with it, okay. But in the spiritual world, there are people who come here and it's meant for them to be gay. Because they made a contract before they came in to be gay. So there's people who are meant to be gay, and there's people who are not meant to be gay. That's the funny part. And when you're not meant to be gay and you walk that pathway, you may look like everything's okay, but deep inside you can feel something in your body. So it's like, for example, let's say when you're born here, the pathway was set for you to be in the light, to do works of light. And you walk in a pathway of abyss. This is something to study. I'm not saying, hear what I'm saying again. I'm not saying gay people's evil. You have evil in everybody. We all have balance of good and light. Yin and yang. It's balance. But the energies of people that walk that LGBT community stuff, that energy in the spiritual world is of the abyss of levels of the lower regions of hell. Okay? And like I said, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that the energy you have is vampiric. And high spiritual people, they already notice. They're not going to talk about it because they know there's going to be a conflict. Oh, you're homophobic or you're attacking. No, I'm not attacking because I have friends that are both gay. Lesbian gay and male gay. Yes, I get along well with female gays because why? Because I like women. We both like women. What a coinky dink. You don't like dick? Neither do I. I get scared of my own. Hello. LOL. But the point I'm making is, when you're not meant to be that, and you have a spirit that's been messing with you since you were even come out from the womb, and no one has the spiritual knowledge to know how to stop that or to even look for the signs, so you go throughout your life as a child having a spirit sleep with you, and no one's able to show you or help you, and now you change. You know what I'm saying? It changes you. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, it changes you. So what's the next step? How do we stop this thing? Hit my email. I will show you the way. What I will tell you is two things. So only two secrets I'm going to give you to help with that matter. So the secret I'm giving you here, so let's say you're waking up and you're finding hickey marks all over your body, whether between your legs and your back, your neck, and you're like, holy shit, I don't know where these hickeys came from. And for some of those people who are single, and you're waking up with hickey marks all over yourself, like, oh, I feel like when I go to bed at night, I feel like something's sucking my nipple. I feel like something touched me when I be half asleep and there's nobody there. It's asleep. It's sleeping with you. And sad to say, those who become more spiritual and religious and try to be in the light, the evil comes after you more. So you have to know how to guard yourself, seal your place, your energies, and stop these things from happening, because as it messes you mentally, it changes you. Once again, this is for some people. This is how some people end up getting fibroid tumors, schizophrenia, anxiety. Anxiety is one of the main signs for incubus, succubus. You know how that messed my head up when I realized that too? It was a reboot of information. I know about this stuff, and then I started reading about it again just to get a reboot, because I have to do a presentation for some good people. As I reread it, I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about that. Anxiety. You understand? We have children. Not kids, because kids are baby goats. So don't call your children kids. Oh, my kid this, my kid that. You're actually using spells of curses, etymology. Curses, etymology. You should contact my brother, Dayame. He teaches about etymology. So if you need to know what etymology is, etymology means the root meaning of words. Simple words like good morning. You're actually cursing somebody. God bless you. You're cursing somebody. I say God bless you. When you say God bless you, you should tell somebody, may you be a sacrifice and die. Okay? So with you waking up to know the difference if a departed soul and a demon is sleeping with you, there's one way to find out. Start consuming a lot of garlic in your diet. And it's hard because some people have what's called low blood pressure. Low blood pressure, and you take garlic, it brings your pressure down even more. So you can't even do that now. You know what I'm saying? So if you're getting vampirism and you can't take garlic because you have low blood pressure, there's a 50-50 chance you're being attacked by a demon for sure. Because if you can take garlic and you still get the symptoms, the demon's attacking you. If you consume a lot of garlic, it makes your blood it's like I said, Succubus Incubus is very close to, it's in the same relation with vampirism. So people go, yeah, I walk that vampire life all day, every day. You're saying I walk that succubus life. I have sex with spirits and I let them drain my energy. Yes, another sign that you are being drained of your energy is an incubus succubus thing. Waking up, you can sleep almost all day, 10, 12 hours, and still wake up and you just tired. You're going to take vacation, sleep all week, and you're tired. Eat healthy, drink coffee, and you're still tired. That's vampirism. Incubus, succubus. So, for everyone again, anyone that wants the PDF and you don't, I send people the PDF. So anyone who see this video and you don't have the PDF and you want the PDF to learn about this and learn, and you want a consultation now to consult with me on how to stop this from happening to you, I'm here. My consultation goes for donations. I take donations starting at $50 donations. Okay, and I do readings as well. You know, so we can talk about that matter and go through a reading with it together to see where and how and where it came from, to narrow it down and give you some clarity on the matter. So, greetings of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice to all my Moroccans. Shabbat Shalom to all my Hebrew Israelites. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam, bendición, alafia. Anyone who wants a spiritual path, peace be unto you. Amun Rapata. Again, greetings of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Holla at your boy. This is Sadhu Odia L. I yield.